So, Joe, that's only about 5 minutes of that 13-minute video. It makes your blood boil. It's horrifying watching the officer trapped in that door. I don't think most of us have seen it all in one place like they did. The House managers did it yesterday in those 13 minutes. As I said, there was silence in the chamber from Republicans and Democrats as they had to relive that terrible day. And yet, there are people who watch that video, absorb what we just saw, knowing that somewhere in there a Capitol police officer was murdered as well, and say, we need to move on. How can we move on from what we just watched?
Lindsey Graham saying, let's move on from cop killers. Marco Rubio yesterday posting a video saying, let's talk about anything else but this. Let's move on. Marco wants us to move on from cop killers. Marco wants us to move on from cops, police officers being battered, being abused, blinded, being called pigs, having fences thrown at them, being called traitors. That's what Marco wants us to move on from. That's what Lindsey Graham wants us to move on from. Mike Lee says, after seeing all of this video, seeing the United States Capitol breached by seditionists and traitors, watching police officers being beaten by the American flag, watching these Trump cop killers, storm the Capitol in the name of Donald Trump. What does Mike Lee say? Donald Trump deserves a mulligan. A mulligan? No, you don't get a mulligan when you kill a cop, Mike. You don't get a mulligan when you batter and abuse a cop, Mike. Hey, Mike, when you're rushing into the Capitol to stop a constitutionally ordained process to count votes, and you abuse police officers, and you jam police officers' heads inside of a door, and you bash police officers' brains with fire extinguisher, you don't get a mulligan, especially if you're the one who is responsible for bringing those cop killers up to Capitol Hill. It's unbelievable. Not only cop killers, these people are traitors to the United States of America. They are traitors. And we hear these stories of judges across America who are letting some of these seditionists, who are letting some of these traitors leave the country and go to Mexico, go to foreign destination weddings, letting them out of jail. Why are they being let out of jail? These are seditionists and traitors. If these people were Islamic terrorists, they would be sent to maximum security prisons in the middle of America, or if we were still sending Islamic terrorists to Gitmo, they would be sent to Gitmo. But we actually have judges who are conspiring with these seditionists and letting them leave the country? Why are they even leaving jail? It's an absolute disgrace, but again, the greatest disgrace are people like Marco Rubio who want you to forget these images, who says we should just move on. Let's just talk about anything but this. Lindsey Graham saying, let's move on. Yes, police officers were killed. Yes, police officers were battered and abused with an American flag. Yes, it was the words of Donald Trump that led us to this point. But we should just move on. No, Lindsey, we're not moving on. And Marco, I don't know how stupid you think people are that you're talking to, your little videotape. But America is awake now. America is on alert now. America understands that these people are seditionists. America understands that these people are traitors. Americans understand that Donald Trump and Donald Trump's words are the reason they stormed the Capitol, and understands he's part of this conspiracy of these cop killers, of these seditionists. We are not forgetting. we are not forgetting.
Here.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.